Alright, what's going on, guys? Try back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on a quick little teaser. It's been released for the second half of The Walking Dead Season 7, as well as some new character portraits. And as usual, I'll put the links in the description for you guys so you can check these out from thewalkingdead.com, of course, and AMC. So the first one, it's really quick. It's not much. It's really just a 15-second kind of teaser where, to be honest, I think they even took it from the episode because it's kind of funny. I don't know. For some reason, when I watched it, I kind of laughed. It's just basically join us in fighting for freedom for all of us. And you have, of course, Andrew Lincoln as Rick Grimes in it. And then you got a nice red. You got some nice red transitions and red pictures of our characters, some new kind of pictures that are in it, which is pretty cool. For some reason, I'm not sure why I kind of laughed. Maybe it's because of all the kind of, arguments and goofiness that's been going on lately with the Walking Dead TV series and the question of the violence and that kind of deal. If you missed it yesterday, I did an updated video where Scott Gimple and Greg Nicotero said that they won't really be toning down the violence. It sounds like it was mostly just them trying to kind of save face or just kind of trying to, let people know originally that, it's not going to be like the season 7 premiere every time. That's something crazy, and we are not going to see probably anything that violent or that brutal again, which makes sense when you put it that way, of course, right? So not too much to say about this little teaser. Join us in fighting for freedom for all of us. So I'm guessing it's from episode 9. I'm guessing it's Rick talking to Ezekiel and trying to get other groups to join, of course, with him, which it looks like with this half they may have some trouble doing. But eventually, by the end of the half, they should have, their army together, so to speak, and we should be getting started with All Out War. It's still cool. I do like how they've kind of changed the color scheme for Walking Dead this half to kind of all red in that, or kind of like a beige and a red. I think it suits Walking Dead most to use red. I personally have used red in the videos for years for thumbnails and that because, blood and everything. It's a zombie apocalypse. It makes sense. It makes more sense than kind of like a green or blue. So pretty cool. And we got about 2.5 weeks left to the premiere for the second half of The Walking Dead Season 7. So pretty excited. I feel like the break has gone by really quick. We've had, lots of fun, lots of different videos we've done. And of course, we're going to continue right on through until the premiere comes up. So send me any video suggestions you guys have, and we'll go straight on through. So first one we got is of Rick, and they're called like blood splatter portraits pretty much. They've got some kind of cool effect going here where it's like a cutout from paper or something. So you have Rick, and he's got the blood splatter on his right arm with Colt, which is cool. Nice to see him get that back, at this point in the series. Then let's go with Negan. So you've got Negan and also the page cutout kind of effect going here with Lucille with kind of the blood splatter on the white, which is kind of cool, artistic. And again, link will be in the description if you guys want to save any of these as your wallpaper, whatever. So that's pretty cool. Lucille as usual. And is that a bullet in it? Is there a hole in Lucille? I think there is, or bullet, so to speak, that it caught from Rosita. Pretty cool. Still surprised that he let her live after that. Then we've got Michonne. So this one's pretty wicked. So she's got the katana, and it's kind of like she's kind of swinging forward, and you've got the blood splatter all over it. So cool as usual. We've got Aaron. So looking forward to seeing him get some more time this half and the next couple years, because of course, really after the premiere for season 7, we don't have, you get the two that are killed off, obviously, with Abraham and Glenn, and then we have Spencer. I just feel like the cast or the roster for our main group has kind of gotten quite a bit smaller. Of course, they're adding on new characters, but for our Alexandria kind of core group, so to speak. Kind of cool, blood splatter over the leg. We've got Darrell, and I don't think this one's a new one because I'm pretty sure I've seen this one before, but still kind of cool. Got the blood splatter over it, usual kind of deal. Then we've got Carl. Pretty cool, looking like he's trying to figure out what's going on, as usual. Maybe can't see too well since, of course, he's missing the eye. I also like, too, that they put the red over the one eye, which is pretty cool, the right eye. Good stuff. We've got Carol. So Carol's got the good old knife that she's had with the knucks on it, which is wicked cool, and blood on the knife. So we'll have to see if she's actually going to use her knife again and actually going to get involved in some action and want to. That's definitely one of the things I want to see this half from from her character, really, I just want to see her become interesting again. I want to see her get out of this depressed state she's in and, want to kick some ass again. It's really no fun to see characters just kind of moping around for a while wanting to be alone. It's not the most exciting thing, that's for sure. So we'll see what they do with Melissa McBride's character, Carol, this half. Should be good. We've got Eugene. So he's got the blood over his right eye, almost as if he's crying tears or something. Kind of cool. So, of course, he's been taken by Negan, so he'll likely be at the sanctuary this half, or maybe at one of his outposts. It'll be interesting to see what happens with him and whether or not he gets tortured, eating dog food, listening to Easy Street as well. We'll have to see. But, he's very useful, and I think Negan knows that, especially now that Fat Joey's been killed, because Fat Joey was actually pretty smart as well. Fat Joey, if you listen to the guys in the truck, the saviors from the truck, he was actually responsible for kind of leading some of the zombie herd away. So he kind of was sort of like their Eugene, so to speak, and now he's been killed by Darrell, of course. So Eugene as useful as ever. Not good physically, but intellectually, some great ideas and really smart. Then we've got Gabriel, who also I've kind of accepted as a regular kind of like character for our Survivors core group now. It's been a couple years he's been in the show since season 5, and at first definitely didn't like him a lot, but have grown to like the character a lot now, and really do accept him as one of the main ones. So very cool. Like what they've done with him quite a bit. Next we have Morgan, who, can I say I don't like what they've done with Morgan? Well, I hit or miss. In some ways I do, some ways I don't. I do like this one because it's kind of like shattered glass, like he's kind of hit it with the bow and he's kind of shattered it, which is cool. Also like that Lenny James gave us some details about the second half, which was nice. He probably wasn't supposed to do that, so that's pretty cool. Also looking forward to seeing what they do with him and kind of where he sides in the whole war thing, because he hasn't really been asked. And also, if it comes down to an argument, who's going to win that argument? Because Rick's going to be like, well, we have to do something, we have to, blah, blah, blah. And then Morgan's probably going to be like, where's Glenn and Abraham, right? So that's going to be tricky for Rick to try to convince Morgan if he doesn't want to do it, especially after what's happened in the premiere. So, wow, yeah, cool stuff. So good. I like this one. This is really cool. And then we've got Rosita, of course, as well. I'll see what they do with her this half, and just what happens with the character in the future. Very cool. Blood splatter over the right side. Sweet. Then we've got Sasha. Ooh, this one's interesting. So we'll see what happens with her this half for sure. She's got blood splatter over her left side. And interesting stuff. Tara. Also with her, we'll have to see if she decides to tell Rick and the others about the ocean side, possibly wanting to fight back against Negan and the Saviors. I think she probably will, because Rick and the others do need people. And the ocean side, if you watch the episode Swear Again, you'll see they specifically show us the gun locker. Like they show it to us like plain as day. It's not like, okay, they have some guns but we don't know. No, we get an idea the ocean side has lots of guns because we get to see them. So that could be useful. So we'll see what she decides to do with that. And that's it for our new character portraits and just quick new little teaser. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Pretty cool as usual. And of course, send me your questions for tomorrow's Q&A, guys. If you like this video, as usual, do me a solid thumb it up. You can share, you can favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, bottom left to sub. And you can also click the bell to turn on the notifications to get messages when we've posted new videos. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again soon for another. It's Trav saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.